Hey, what's going on YouTube? A couple episodes ago I reviewed the Mavic Mini 2 and it was a great drone, but all of a sudden the gimbal started getting stuck and it wouldn't correct itself, so I returned it to Best Buy and now I have the Mavic Air 2. Some of the key differences: it does 4K 60 video, 4 minutes longer flight time, and it has more obstacle avoidance, which allows it to do point of interest tracking and like a follow me type of mode. So let's unbox it and see what the packaging looks like. So it's actually, right off the bat, a very similar box to the Mavic Mini. It's just bigger. The box is bigger itself because obviously the drone is bigger. Another key difference as well is that it has a half-inch sensor on it, where the Mini had like a 1/4 sensor, or I forget, but smaller sensor. So yeah, let's crack open the rest of the box here. Wonder where I should start from. The back. There we go. We just had to get the blade up under it, that's all. Alright, so it looks like the box just slides open like an iPhone box, if I'm being honest. Alright, and there's the there's the Mavic Air 2. It is quite a bit heavier, wow. Yeah, so the Mini 2 is 249 grams. It actually weighs even a little bit less when you weigh it. This is somewhere around 570 grams. I could be off by a little bit on the number there, but I'm close. So yeah, there's what the drone looks like right out of the packaging. Let's take a look at the rest of the box here. Here's the controller. The controller itself is actually exactly the same as the one for the Mini 2. It seems to have a little extra vent on the back here. I don't remember that being there. And the rest of this is just the user manuals. And let's pull this bad boy up here. In this box, you get the, you get the adapter for the charging cable, the charging cable itself, and an extra set of wings, or maybe those are just the wings. No, you get, okay, so you get two sets of wings, one you have to put on and the other one you don't. The other difference between the Mini 2 and this one is this has a quick release system for the wings. The Mini 2, you had to screw it on with like a screwdriver. So, you know, minor inconvenience there, but this system I think I'm going to like a lot better because it's going to be way faster and easier to change out the wings. And then the power adapter itself. Now, another difference between the Mini 2 and the Air 2 is the battery cannot be charged while it's in the drone. You have to actually take it out, charge it, and then pop it back in. So that's a little less convenient than the Mini 2, but not that big of a deal. I mean, that's what I've had to do with all my other older drones, so, well, the one other older drone I own. So yeah, that's the unboxing, and coming up next we'll do some footage of it actually flying. Alright, so I'm going to take the rest of this video to talk about the performance overall of the drone and on these various clips. So once you switch to sport mode, the drone can hit over 40 miles an hour. I was seeing speeds of like 42, 43 at various points. It's just fantastic performance. The battery life is also really, really ridiculously good. More about that in a moment at the end of the video here. Going 40 miles an hour compared to the Mini 2, it's just a huge difference. Like, everything is noticeably faster, the drone is more responsive, it flies better, and it has more modes. Like right here, it has a follow me mode. Super fun to play around with. It was just unbelievably cool. You do have to be careful though, because there's no sideways tracking available and no obstacle avoidance available in sport mode. Here's some nighttime footage from the drone. I'd put it in the good but not stellar category. I think you really have to go up to the Mavic Pro 2 to get better nighttime footage, but it's pretty decent. It really depends on the lighting. So in this clip, the drone does have a mode to circle a point of interest, but this is just me free sticking it, as I'll call it. Just, you know, navigating it by hand. And the range on the drone is incredible. I mean, you should always fly with a spotter or fly with good line of sight. But I've seen people get, you know, 3 and 4 miles with the drone, and I can confirm it is capable of that. So in the next clip coming up here, you're going to see some of the impact of wind on the drone. Flying at a higher speed, it was very windy during this particular recording, you know, 30 mile an hour gusts, maybe a little higher, and the gimbal does tilt to the side in high winds sometimes, but you got to give it credit, the drone itself was also going 40 miles an hour, so there was a lot of pressure from the wind in this shot. But you'll see as the drone slows down and we level out, it does sink back to normal, back to a more level gimbal, as it's doing right here. This is a local shopping mall called the Town Square Mall right below us here. Made sure to stay away from large groups of people and fly out of the way. But as you can see, the footage is really crisp. Some of these, this particular footage was filmed in 4K 60, and it's just super smooth. Everything looks really crispy and good. No control problems whatsoever. You know, I'm being very gentle on the stick here, and it's flying very smoothly. So, I don't know, if you look down on the water there in that, to the left, you could see the wind on the water there. This was super windy, so more to the point, you should always plan for different flying environments. I actually called the drone back to home way before it told me I should, and I ran out of battery right here, and I was forced to do a landing in this mostly empty parking lot. Whatever this business is here was closed, or probably just very low staff. It might be a nursing home. So touching down here, like I said, I was forced to do this landing. Battery was down to like 1 or 2%, and again, I called it home way before it told me I should, and I still ran out of battery, probably due to the wind. So you should always plan for that during flying. My mistake there.